Alright, so now we've got the second update of Season 9. So let's check the news. Alright, so let's see. We've got the Downtown Drop LTM. Take it downtown and let your skills do the talking. Play that LTM, get some rewards. Then we've got hot shots. Shoot down loot carriers to acquire additional weapons to randomize sections of the map. I reckon that's the big thing. And then it's talking about these two skin things. Time to check the patch notes. Alright, so we've got the version 9.10 patch notes. These must be like the hot drop things or something like that. I really like the design of them. Alright, so in the Battle Royale section, we've got the hotspots. It's pretty much saying like what it said in like the Fortnite news section. It's got a high loot rate and increase of supply drops or something like that. Anyway, in weapons and items, we've got the shadow bombs. Like they've decreased the chance of getting them, and instead of picking up 3, you pick up 2 now. It's pretty much saying like late game they like weren't used the way they were meant to be or something like that, but you still have like the max stack size or something like that. I reckon it was like 6 maybe. Alright, so they've unvaulted the semi-auto sniper rifle. It's available in vending machines, chest and floor loot. It's not available in like supply drops because like it's only like green and blue. It's pretty much saying here because like the thermal scoped assault rifle and like the scope revolver or scope pistol, like they've both been taken out. It's like they needed another like medium to long range, so they added like the semi-auto in. Right, so the combat shotgun, it's got, well, it's decreased chance of finding them from like floor loot and chest, pretty much because like there was like too many of them. And with like the bug fixes, like there's like some pretty interesting ones. Saying here that like pretty much if you've got like a shield and you're drinking it and you wanted to give one to your teammate, like you can do that now while still taking the like shield or like medkit or something like that. The combat shotgun now has fall off damage to like environmental places. There must have been like some problem with balloons and riftigos where you wouldn't be able to move. Saying like they made better animations for it, like skydiving and all that, so like fits better. There must have been some problem with like the flintlock pistols while crouching, maybe like aiming, or you may have got like shot back or something like that. And like air vents, or when they shut down or get destroyed or something like that, like you won't hear the sound for them. This will be a pretty cool thing to test out. Boogie bombs now stop people from gliding down or skydiving and all that. And this one's got to be the most interesting one. Remote explosives will now open and close with doors they are stuck to. Like, I didn't even know they were in the game yet, but alright, I guess. And here we go for the most important one, the hotspots. Every match, like a few name locations will have the text in gold. Um, these hotspots will have like loot carriers, which have to like shoot down with high quality weapons. Like with the hotspots, it's probably only going to be one, but 25% chance there'll be two, and 5% chance there'll be three. With the loot carriers, like it's like blue, purple, gold with like 2 stacks of ammo. Like if you get a minigun, that will be pretty cool because you'll get like 180 small bullets maybe. And it's saying with like the loot carriers, depending on the size of the location, they'll have like 12 or 16. I'm guessing like Lazy Lagoon will have like more than Shifty Shafts, but it'll be easier to find them in like Shifty maybe. And like when you're skydiving, you'll now have like a dot crosshair, so you can mark the map better or something like that. And like a couple of other like bug fixes. For some reason you weren't allowed to exit like your vehicle for some reason, but that's been fixed. You can now change materials in like turbo building and something like that. You can walk over cozy campfires, both the ones that are placed down or that are there to begin with. And like when reviving a player, you can't like fire or reload your weapon. Not sure why that was a thing. And like with the contrails, like when you go from the battle bus into a slipstream, like your control won't follow you anymore. So I reckon that's it for now. Alright, so now to get into a game and see if we can find like these hotspot things. Maybe see if we can get a weapon as well. Right, so as you can see, like Loot Lake and Frosty Flights are like in gold text, so looks like I can't hide away in my normal spot. I actually have to go out and find people. So I decided to go like to Frosty Flights, but can't really see like drop things. Mate, there's one. They're kind of small. Reckon you have to shoot him down or something like that. Got one. Blue hunting rifle. Really, they're kind of smaller than I would have expected. Once we'll go into like a couple of other games and see what I can do. Maybe see if I can find like the hunting rifle. Well, I mean like the semi-auto sniper. Alright, so Lonely Lodge was like the only place that had them. Probably not the best drop. I kind of feel bad for like killing him and all that. Combat shotgun. I'm always getting like blue items and all that. That was fast. Silence SMG. Oh, I got the new... Well, it's not new anymore. At least I got like a purple weapon. I feel so bad for this. Alright, so as you saw in there, I had like a new back bling, and the way I got it is with the challenges. Like, we've got like this Michael Jordan crossover or something like that. Some kind of basketball crossover. It's like the Downtown Drop. And for some reason, you get like a bunch of skateboards and all that. Like, only this one has like a basketball in it, but with like the skateboards, like I get the reference to basketball and that, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the way I got it is by dancing or emoting between two food trucks. It's pretty easy to find. I'll show you where that is. You get like the game face spray. Alright, so apparently this map is created by Jordan Brand. I reckon it's like Michael Jordan's map or something like that. I reckon it's why we've got like the whole event thing and all that. I reckon he made it with a couple other people, but it's nice that like a big star like him is making like Fortnite creative maps and all that. It's not a bad map either. Alright, so pretty much what you do to get this back is like go down here. Oops, got a bit stuck there. Shouldn't be that bad. What are we doing there? I'll just speed it up a bit. Yeah, so you go down here. Over this. And you like pick a emote. Should be easy. Alright, so I might look for the semi-auto sniper rifle, but like I might as well do it in Team Rumble. Might get a couple of kills with it. Plus, like, I could also look for the legendary chest and maybe look for a few more hotspots. But first of all, a couple of updates that weren't mentioned in the patch notes. Pretty much just to do with like the 4 bytes. Like they've now added like, well, with the ones with like the battle pass tiers. Now it tells you how far away from it. Like the top 10 in like squads, duos, and solos, like it's got a thing for that. And with an XP, it's got things for that. Plus, it also tells you like what's the next one you'll earn by getting 4 bytes and all that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so can confirm, like, there's like hotspot things in like Team Rumble. Not sure if I'll get to it because I can go into the blog. The thing that kind of sucks is like I didn't do a video on the last block, and that block was kind of cool. It was kind of like one of those rug things that had like a road on it or something like that. Yeah, so it was kind of like a kid's bedroom, something like that. Had like heaps of toys in it. Anyway, the legendary chest was on like the back building, 2nd story. Time to go to the block. Right, so this one's cool. It's got like a kraken or something like that, taking down a ship. Now, legendary chest is looks like either going to be like on the ship or maybe in this building. I'll check here for now, but probably on the ship. Alright, so with the shadow bot. That's weird that meant to drop in 2s, not 3s. Maybe it's different for like Team Rumble. Anyway, for the people that want like grapples, like it's still in Team Rumble and all that. I know it's found used to do like 75 damage and yeah, it's 75 damage and like 1.2 shots per second. Magazine size of 10 and 2.5 seconds for reload. And a DPS of 90. I reckon it's like 80 maybe for the blue, or like 78. Not sure though. We'll see if we find it. Alright, so I didn't find the legendary chest yet. Like, might go and scope it out another game, then in the next game after that I'll like show you guys where it is. Anyway, campfires are here and you can like walk over them and don't like run into them. Let's see if I can get some kills with it. Well, like the semi-auto. Just not timing it right, really. It's getting some nice shots with it. $187 for the headshot. Ooh, that could have been a headshot. Nice, another one. I'm really popping off with these snipes. Not really, but kind of. Probably didn't mean that one, but it's nice I got it. It's got like a pretty fast fire rate. It's on the turret though. I got him. Like, look at this. Pretty fast. And I reckon we got into like in this game. Yeah, nice win. Like a nice win. Probably be back in the game. Alright, so I'm back and really I'm surprised I didn't find it because it's like literally in like the most obvious spot. Like right in like the main cabin thing of the ship. An infantry and an assault rifle. Nice. Alright, so what did we do this video? We checked out the hotspots. Like, I only had 2 games in it, but like, I reckon the one in Lonely, like, I got a good bit of content out of that, even though I didn't get any kills with the weapons. Like, yeah, I still like tested them out and all that. Then, like, I showed you the new LTM and how to get like the back bling, or like the skateboard one. And then like I tested out like the semi-auto sniper, and I showed you like the location of the legendary chest. So yeah, I reckon that's enough. So this is channel 450. My name's A. Let's see you again. Signing out. Now for the item shop. Alright, so we've got this hang time bundle, and I reckon you get 2 skins for like 1800, where if you wait a second for a bit, like it's a bit more than a purple skin, but I reckon you get both of them, plus you get like 3 variants for each one, if you collect, well, if you do like some challenges. And now for the emotes. Like, I've already done this one. This one doesn't repeat. So, like, I might as well do Marathon, which is the Running Man music. And it's like one of my favourite songs. Well, emotes, so might as well see how this one is.